What are those modal auxiliaries? Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to, need, used to. Okay, dare. These are the modal auxiliaries. Let us see one by one. The first one is can. This modal auxiliary can is used to express ability. Ability, capability, capacity. So we have our own capacity to do certain things. That is a present ability, present capability, present capacity. So this capacity, it may vary from person to person. For example, I may do 100%. Okay, some other people may do 90% of their capacity. So to express one's ability with regard to any work, any task, in any area of work, then can is used. So that is ability. So to express one's ability, can is used. Okay, sometimes we can say to show our ability, to express our ability, we say I can, we can, you can. That's why this only short expression is used. The great motivational speaker Shiv Khera has written a wonderful book using this modal auxiliary by name You Can Win. So in this title, the most important word, prominent word is modal auxiliary can. You can. He says, if you think you can, you can. If you think you cannot, you cannot. So wonderful quotation using the modal auxiliary can. So when can is used, it shows one's ability. Okay, I say, I can speak English, I can speak French, you can speak Tamil, they can speak Russian, and you can speak Urdu. So, not only speaking regarding any task, regarding any activity to show your performance, your ability, then we can use the modal auxiliary can. That is the first one, ability. And the second one, permission. Asking for permission. Permission. If we want to take the permission, of course, there is another way of asking for permission, but we are dealing with can. We focus on this one. Okay, permission. What is that? For example, you happen to see a beautiful watch with your friend. Your friend has worn a beautiful watch, wonderful watch. It is not local, it is imported one. Okay, on seeing this, you get attracted to this. Then you ask your friend, or you ask that person, can I have you look at that watch? Can I have you look at that watch? So when using this modal auxiliary can, you are asking for permission. So what does it mean? When you ask that question, can I have you look at that watch? It means, am I permitted to look at that watch? Am I allowed to have you look at that watch? That is the inner meaning. Am I allowed? Am I permitted? So you are asking for permission. And the permission may be given yes or yes please. Yes you can. Okay, can I use your mobile phone once? Can I have you look at your mobile phone once? So whenever you get attracted, whenever you want to see, want to take somebody's permission to do something, and this can also be used. But in the first sentence, that's about our ability in affirmative sentence, in statement. But in the second one, this is asking for permission. Because it is asking for permission, it is interrogative question mode. So can I have a look at that watch? Or can I use your mobile phone once? Can I see your dictionary? Or can I go through your dictionary once? Okay, in that way, we can use modal auxiliary can for asking permission. And the third one is possibility. This can be used both for present and the future. Remember, this can be used both for present actions and future actions. Present time actions and future time actions. Okay, there is a debate and a discussion with regard to the time of this modal auxiliary can. Okay, can is used only for present and past could is used. No, no, no. It can also be used for future as well. For example, I can meet you tomorrow. I can meet you tomorrow. Can you come and see me tomorrow? Can you come and see me? Can you come and meet me tomorrow? So we are talking about future action. Here the meaning is possibility. We are asking about somebody's possibility. What is that possibility? Is it possible for you to come and see me tomorrow? Is it possible for you to come to our house and meet me, see me tomorrow? Can you come to our house tomorrow? Can you come and see me tomorrow? So this is about a possibility. Actually, the time is of future. So it can also be used for future actions. So whatever it is, whether it is a present or future, no matter it is. But the point is, it is used to express, to indicate the possibility of some action. So these are the important usages where can is used. Number one, ability. Number two, permission. And number three, possibility. Okay. And the next, another one, second one is could. Second one is could. And regarding can, there is a mistake committed by some people, not all the people. Whenever they talk about the ability of a speaker, what do they say? I can be able to speak English, some people say. I can be able to speak Hindi. I can be able to do this project. They speak such sentences, but it is grammatically incorrect because can is there. But when can is used, there is no need to use be able to. Be able to is not necessary. So they are not used together. So this is a common mistake committed by a few speakers who do not know the proper usage. So let us not commit such mistake. And then second one, could. Then could is also used for ability of past. So can is used to talk about present ability. That is a present ability at present and of future, present time and future time. But for past ability, could is used. The past form of can is could. So first usage is ability. For example, we talk about college days action. Some years ago, we had some ability. Okay, for example, I speak the sentence. I could swim across the river while I was young. That was my ability, past ability. Of course, that ability I may not have now. I do not have such ability now because the time during which I had that ability and the time at present, there is a lot of time gap. During this time gap, I may have lost that ability and I may not be in touch with such activities. So I do not have that ability. But I am talking about past time, a specific time, and the pastness is indicated through some period when I was young, when I was a college student, when I was studying graduation, or while I was studying graduation, while I was a school student, like this. So I could swim across the river. I could run for miles together at a stretch without any stop. This was past ability, not at present. So I could run 10 kilometers at a stretch when I was a graduate. So this was past ability. So to express past ability, it was general ability we had. Okay. So that is why we can use could. But there is a difference between present and future. So when you talk about the present, use can and future can. But for past action, could. While using could, we had better use a supporting sentence to relate that the action was past. Simply you say, I could run 5 kilometers at a stretch. So that sounds ambiguous. So that's why instead of giving that kind of sentence, I could run 10 kilometers at a stretch when I was a college student, when I was a school student, while I was studying in a college. So if you make a supporting sentence that this is related to past, then it is meaningful and it is contextual. Yes, it is past action. And the second one is it is also used for taking permission from somebody. So asking for permission, already we have learned. Can can I use your dictionary? Can I borrow your book? Can I borrow your scooter? Okay, can I? We have learned, but could I? This is somewhat polite. Okay, can I is not showing any politeness. That is just for asking for permission. But when you use could I, it is permission with politeness, polite permission. So when modal auxiliary, right modal auxiliary is used, listeners understand the intention of the speaker. With what mood, with what mode the speaker speaks and uses. That is why we need to use the right modal auxiliary in the right context so that we can win the hearts of the people. Otherwise, we might hurt the hearts of the people. So we need to learn where the most appropriate modal auxiliary is used. So when it comes to people, elder is there and younger one is there. So observing the ranks and the ages and the positions, the right ones are used. If both are friends, can I? No problem. When you talk to the people, when you want to take the permission from your superior, officer or some higher authority, you cannot use can I. So there you need to be more polite. So you cannot be light, you must be polite. So to be polite, use the word could I. Could I borrow your scooter? Could I use your mobile phone? You observe between the two terms, can I is somewhat a rough word and could I is somewhat a humbleness. So when you utter could I, there is a humbleness, there is a submissiveness. So that is another point. Okay, that is for permission. Okay, we can also use could I like this. And the third one is polite request. We know request. We know request. The request is the only word majority of the people know is please. The word please pleases many people because the word please alone is the pleasing word to many people, but they do not know that there are some other words which are more pleasing, more polite of those. This is one. What is that? Could you? So could you? So you can use please, no problem, but along with the please, if you use could you, and it is more politeness. The listeners understand how polite the speaker is. Okay, how polite, how cultured the speaker is. So could you please open the door? Could you open the door, please? Could you please open the door? Okay, some people use please at the end to please other people. Why? Okay, the please is heard by the listener. Okay, some fast speakers focus or stress only the last word. Could you open the door, please? And some people say, could you please open the door? Like this. So no matter where you use, could you please open the door? Could you open the door, please? Could you please do me a favor? Could you do me a favor, please? So this is polite request. So could is another one which is polite request. So to speak politely in a requesting manner, language, remember, language, the language we speak decides and determines how cultured the speaker is. Okay, the great people can assess and evaluate the speaker with just by listening to the words the speaker uses and the speaker speaks. how cultured, how mannered, how good at they are in the language. Whether the language users, whether the language killers. So they can easily assess and evaluate. So this is the most important element of the model auxiliary could. And another one is could can also be used for suggestion. Okay, when we want to give suggestion, we can also use could. You could take an umbrella. It is raining outside. You could take an umbrella. It is raining outside. You could use English to English dictionary. You are struggling with the meanings. This is a suggestion. See, word is the same word and it is used in multiple ways, in multiple contexts. So that is the greatness of the model auxiliaries. Of course, they are their usage is limited, but they are powerful.